All right, we're connecting to YouTube, and then we'll be ready.
Sweet.
All right. And then, of course, to anyone who might be joining us, we'd love to hear from you. Get at us underneath the video on the NBC page. So, guys, you can share it to your personal pages right now if you want.
Sweet.
But we want to tell everyone to go to NBC to comment, because then you can, we'll put your comments on screen, and we can interact. So that's what this is all about. We want to connect with you. It's really all about you, specifically at home. And compliment our beta fish.
Yeah, please, guys.
Give us something. Come on.
Let me know if he needs to be fed a little bit more. He's looking a little hefty to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge.
Too late.
Yeah, it is too late.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
All right. I'm connecting the chat. Podcast. Did you make this beat?
No, I got this beat from a dude named Mex Luger.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
I actually like Mex Luthor better a little bit, but they're both great.
But he's got a few beats. This is one that I started purchasing off of him, and yeah.
See if he wants to sell some for podcasts, for theme songs, because they constantly
I know he will. I'll get in touch
deal with
him
it all
and
the
have him
time.
get in touch with you.
All right. Podcast, social. Hey, already got a comment. Do we comment here on YouTube? Either one, baby. Jessica Navarro. Jessica. But then I saw a picture of a man. It fucked me up for a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Jessica, I like how you put your man front and center.
That's right.
And we are ready whenever you guys are.
Oh man, let's get to it then.
Yes, sir.
You know, we went a little behind schedule, but what better than 7:20 if not 4:20?
Oh, can you turn your mic on though?
Oh, my mic.
Is mine
Mic
on?
check. I'm on.
Up is on.
Yep.
Am I on?
No, you're not.
How about now?
Yes, now you are.
All right.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Without further ado, welcome to episode 3 of the MN Potcast. I am one of your hosts. I am Mr. The Avenue 612, sitting here with my prestigious co-host.
Johnny St. Cloud reporting to you live from the northeast side. How y'all doing?
Man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, sticking with us. If you're new, welcome. If you have been with us since the beginnings, welcome back. It's all love. Today, I think we're doing things a little different. You know?
Yeah, I mean, so we're still smoking in the background. Nothing new about that. We'll maybe touch on that a little bit, but what we're really here to talk about are these bad boys right here, okay? Rebel Rabbit, High Seltzer, Lemon Lime. I think I got the 10 milligram can. It's delicious.
Yes, sir. Delta 9 Infused, which is a THCA, if you did not know. And on some upcoming episodes, as a matter of fact, the people over at St. Paul Cannabis is who provided us with these here. Much appreciated to them. We always like to give them their flowers each episode. As you can see, some of their merch in the background here as well. But yes, this is where you can purchase those at.
Hey guys, if you kind of like keep your, I'll put a camera angle that's tighter here so you can kind of hold it. So I'll show you there.
Okay, yes, sir.
So there we go. Now we can see it a little better. So what is that?
It's an infused seltzer drink. So it's infused with Delta 9, that is THCA, and it's just a lemon lime flavored seltzer drink. 13 calories, it says on it. 2% of total carbohydrates, etc. If you want nutritional facts or if you're into that. You can purchase those over at St. Paul Cannabis. They're over on Snelling and St. Paul over there. So shouts out to them. Much appreciated. And we definitely look forward to having Mr. St. Paul Cannabis on one of our upcoming episodes.
Now, what I have here in my hand here, Gabe, this is Ocean Wave Blue Mango. This is all natural. This is vegan approved. I'm not going to go through all the his bets and tidbits and all that, etc. But what I will let you guys know is I'm about to drop this into this cup of ice right now, live. This may be the first time anybody's ever done this. Okay?
And
we're making history.
What I have here is my personal brand of THC infused, basically syrup. And so similar to that, this is my own personal brand that I make. 2.5 ounces, give or take, 2 3 ounces, whatever, per bottle. You know what I'm saying? So drink responsibly, pour up responsibly. Live life fast but sip slow. And so we'll be doing a bit of a review on this, as well as this. Um, you can purchase the seltzer again at St. Paul Cannabis, as well as the Ocean Wave. What flavor? Blue mango.
Blue mango.
Blue mango flavor over there at St. Paul Cannabis. So excuse us while we prep the drinks.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They're not gonna advise you to do what we're doing. All right. Nobody's gonna tell you guys, yeah, drop that into that. But here's the deal. I'm a professional. That's number one, and I can't stress that enough. I'm a pro.
Use responsibly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can buy either or separate, and you know what I'm saying, take a little bit and at a time and see how you like it. Create your own mix. You know what I'm saying? You can buy you a Sprite, buy you a regular juice, whatever the case may be.
All right. Gabe, can you zoom in just a tad?
Not right this second. But
All right.
I
I will wait.
I can't. I should go like this. I'll do it practical. Let me get it on camera though. So I gotta switch it. Go get it.
And not only along with the beverages today, you see a couple of our products here on the table as well. Some of our infused edibles that we do make ourselves, as well as some state-regulated edibles as well that are basically in compliance to the laws here in Minnesota in regards to the amount of THC in the edibles. So
That's perfect.
seltzers as well.
Okay, guys. You know what? I was going to go over the top. I'm not going to do that just yet. Maybe next episode. But what I am going to do, okay, we're going to drop 14. What is this, 12? We've got 12 ounces here. About 2 here.
Yeah, 2.5 or so.
We're about to make a 14-ounce mixed drink.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And the thing behind it is, like, we are big advocates for the non-use of opiates in our community. That's taken hold of all of our communities, if I'm not mistaken. And so that is why I personally modeled my THC infused beverage after lean or whatever, to basically shy people away from the lean opiate and maybe more so take on just, you know what I'm saying, the same similar method, just in THC form, so that, you know what I'm saying, you're not affected by the opiate epidemic and crisis. So. And also, mine is green colored too. So.
Yeah, see, so he's...
Don't get too quiet on me too.
Sorry, guys. He did get the colored and the different flavor, but you know what? To each their own. To each their own. I know that I will be picking up, as I like to call them, one of the stingers. Probably tonight.
Bee Sting 2.5. You know, get yours now. Shop the Avenue 612. And like I said again, these are some of the edibles that are made as well by us. State regulated compliance in those as well. So
You have
there's
the Midnight
about
Sprites.
how many in the pack?
I believe there's 6 in a pack.
Yeah, tell them about them.
So we got 6 in a pack right now. I do believe they're just, it's about 8 doses in there. And I'm just going to get to the flavors because that's what's really important.
Yeah.
Numbers are numbers. Throw them at somebody else. What we got here, we got the Midnight Sprites, okay? And we got the Grape Berry Blasters, brought to you by the MN Potcast and the Avenue 612. It's a collaborative effort.
If Gabe could get a close up on those as well once he gets back in.
Yeah,
position
here, I'm
for
back
us,
here,
you know,
but I got I got a burning fucking question.
Yes, sir.
Because I heard Casey say something about that you model it after lean, kind of.
Oh, yes, sir. More
How
or
do you
less.
actually do? Like, is it modeled just in flavor or in?
Just simply the essence of it, but more or less syrup, so that you can pour it up in a Sprite beverage or whatever, the same or similar way that you would or one would with the alternative, which is the lean.
Right?
Okay.
And also, I can stand on this fact. The consistency is so similar.
You know, know, if you
It's
know,
great.
you know,
It's
just
great.
in regards to syrup and how it should drop and spill and, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may
And-
be. But we're advocates for non-opiate use, so.
God, that smells so fucking
And then
good.
where do you guys want me to be for a close-up? Was there something you just asked for?
Yeah, John with the,
Okay.
just the edibles,
Like
whatever,
right in
just
front
to get
there?
the,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
get
cool.
the,
Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Do a little digital zoom here.
There we go. So we got Midnight Sprite, and we got Grape Berry Blaster. Okay, Midnight Sprite's a lemon lime flavor. Grape Berry Blaster is a grape and raspberry blueberry flavor.
What the? Is that flour?
no, they're edibles. They're
Okay.
just in the, they look like little weed plants, though,
Right.
if you
Yeah.
see them. So, yeah, they're, you know, we made
Is it
them
like a
kinda-
gummy consistency or
Yeah,
what?
gummy.
Okay.
Yep, edible. And over there as well, I got some taffies as well. If you could zoom in on some of the products, the Excite edibles over there.
Can we bring them to the same area?
Yes,
Is that
sir,
possible? All right,
absolutely.
that'll be
Yeah.
easier. All
So
right.
these ones here are actually the mini milk chocolates. They're 30 milligrams each. That's 15 milligrams of Delta 9 THC and 15 milligrams CBD. Don't knock it until you try it.
That's right.
Get in tune with me if you would like to for those. And also, you guys stick with us throughout the weekend, as a matter of fact, because there's an event going on in our little community over here, Northeast. What is it called, Gabe? Arts?
It's Art-A-Whirl.
Art-A-Whirl.
And if you've never been over for Art-A-Whirl, it's like
Man.
a lot of people have been to the Uptown Art Fair. And what I'd say is like, that's Uptown Art Fair is for like suburban people. Art-A-Whirl has real artists, real cool shit you can get. It's much better, I think.
Yeah, and
Bands,
no shade to the
music.
other one. We support it all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
This is
for
just
sure.
our neighborhood that they're doing it in, and so it's Art-A-Whirl, and we'll be out just out front here of the studio, as a matter of fact, the next couple of days. So come over and check it out. We'll have the edibles on deck. We'll be giving away a lot of goodies for you guys. So just come shake hands with us, meet and greet. You know, we might even let you hit one of our, you know what I'm saying, flower joints or whatever the case may be. But,
Hey, I might be able to sweeten that pot if we can get the right vibe or right timing. Maybe we have the studio open and people come down just for a hang and like kind of keep it live like that.
man, we might
That'd be
even
fun.
have a little VIP hangout here in studio this
should make that
weekend.
work.
Man, you guys come over Northeast this weekend for the art thing. We'll definitely tune in or tap in with you guys. You guys come visit us, please. I'll have these are gummies, blueberry taffies. I have milk chocolate bars. I have peanut butter, basically Reese's Pieces are chocolates, and then just regular milk chocolates, as well as the edibles.
Let me go ahead and just interject real quick. If you guys want a fast fucking review, because I'll give it to you. These peanut butter cups. God damn it. I mean, they're amazing. They taste fucking phenomenal. And boy, oh boy, you forget how quickly you eat them and how quickly you want another. They're
And see,
great.
that's the thing. And we'll have a guy who's going to really be, who's really seasoned in regards to the information and like the Delta 9 and THCA and the difference. And just, you guys got to be very open-minded because you have to understand, you've simply been smoking flower for a very long while. So your body is more or less used to it, or whatever, your tolerance is high, or your whatever it is. When you ingest and eat edibles, just like any other edibles that you may make at home or similar to that, but when the edibles are infused with this other form of THC, it's not taking anything away from the THC you're used to. It's, in fact, enhancing the fact that you aren't used to this side of THC. Right. So ingested into your body, it's going to have a good effect on you because you're not used to it, and it's still THC in a different or similar form. So we're going to provide you, we're going to bring a guest on who's going to provide you a little bit more in-depth information about that, but that's just the surface of it, and you guys just don't knock it until you try it, trust me.
Let me tell you guys something. Basically, you know, for the past, 2023. So since 2020, I have basically been smoking every single day. Now, I got into the edible spectrum sometime in late 2021.
This motherfucker's putting in the work.
That's right. And I really, I appreciate that soundbite. I really had to try different variations of edibles, the different types. There is absolutely nothing that hits me quite as quick and as effective as a Delta 9 seltzer. Like, I'm standing on that.
And
Did we not? We got a block away from St. Paul Cannabis after I cracked one.
Mm-hmm.
I got a block away and looked at him and said, I'm fucking slapped off this thing.
And 10,
I want some of that
10
shit.
milligrams. Do you hear me? Not an overloaded amount of THC or Delta 9, whatever. Just simply 10 milligrams in the whole can. Okay.
I was half a can in.
And that's to say that was just off the can that day. Today we're doing it with a little bit extra. These are also infused as well. So imagine, you know what I'm saying, still
So this
compliant with state laws and regulations. So
This is 2 servings in 1 can, and it's 10 milligrams. So that's 20 milligrams in this can, plus 50 milligrams in this bottle. And
60 milligrams, what, total?
70 altogether?
You know, I mean, yeah, split between 2 people. Trust me. Get you some, you know what I'm saying, and then get you some more. Share it, you know what I'm saying, spread the love. My first, I don't know, review as far as with the syrup with it, it's perfect. It's almost like Sprite with some, a little bit of green syrup, you know what I'm saying, to say the least.
And this, on its own, just by itself, it doesn't taste bad. What did I tell you the first time? I said it kind of tastes like a watered down Sprite.
Yeah,
or I'm not even mad at it.
Or like if you're like sparkling waters from Walmart's and things like that, just a flavored, you know what I'm saying, sparkling water. I actually never wanted enough to make your tongue swell up. She gonna call you out. I've actually never wanted to try them because I thought it wouldn't hit. Yeah, see, you have to be open minded with all this new like things coming about in the marijuana industry. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, we highly suggest you do.
I'll give you one for free just
we'll get
to show you.
We'll get it to you. Trust me.
And I want you guys to know, there's a lot of misinformation out there about CBD. I myself was highly, highly, highly misinformed. You know, and
as
the individual
well as
that
THCAs and Delta 9s.
Yeah, the individual that we're gonna have coming on in I'm thinking an episode or 2. I'm not really sure.
Yes, sir. Within the next 2 episodes, guarantee.
He is the guy who was like, listen, you know, that's information.
Like old information, kind of?
It's outdated info, you know, and let me put you on some good game, essentially. And he really broke it down for me. He showed me the science. He let me know what time it is. And now I'm always on the clock. Come on.
So let's take that right now to be the time to shout out St. Paul Cannabis and our good guy over there, David. He is the provider of the seltzer drinks we're consuming, as well as the Ocean Wave drink. He has there. Some of his merch is back here. Again, we appreciate him. We love him. That is our brother from another mother. If you haven't been by there too, check it out. It's just off Snelling, right off the freeway there. Tell him the Avenue sent you. Johnny St. Cloud sent you. The MN Potcast sent you. You understand? And I guarantee you, he is going to show you as much love, if not more.
He will take care of you.
And I'll have that info up on the screen here really quickly.
Yeah, give us 1 second. So
it
we'll
is
provide you the information for his location over in St. Paul. Our good guy David over there. You can't miss him.
Gentleman, scholar.
Scholar and a gentleman. Saying. So that's our.
I'm a scholar and a gentleman. I can't believe I don't know him.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Scholar and gentleman's name.
Right.
It's probably your cousin. You know,
I'll know him. Yeah.
Second
Once I
cousin
see
or
him.
something. Yeah.
7 degrees of separation, guys.
7 degrees of scholars.
And so, yes, sir. He will again that will be our first guest appearance on the show coming up. If not next episode, then the following episode after that. That is again David over at St. Paul Cannabis off of Snelling and St. Paul. We'll have the information up on the screen for you in just 1 second.
I'm actually thrilled to hear you guys, a couple of salty old fucking cannabis guys, to actually come around to the CB, because I've been taking it, you know, like, man, I went on a comedy road trip. I perma-tripped on fucking CBD. Like, I couldn't even believe it.
Listen,
but like, I can't tell. To me, it's a great high.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, if your body's not used to it, then you have to understand, like, it's going to have some effect on you. It's for some people. It's not for some people. And that's just all it is. So.
That's right. Listen,
I'd say I'm pretty amateurish for the listeners at home. Like, I mean, I'm not a hardcore guy, and I love it.
Right. So, you know,
yeah,
that's one good review for CBD just alone. You know,
that's right. Now, listen, guys,
that's the information
my guy said
there
here,
up
you know?
on the screen there. St. Paul Cannabis.
Like Casey said, not everything is for everyone.
Just off Snelling Avenue.
But everyone has a endocannabinoid system inside of them. Everyone.
Wow.
So even if you don't want to get high, even if you don't want to use CBD, I mean, you don't have to, right? Like, you don't have to breathe. You can hold your breath, right? You can, but you can also breathe. Okay? And I'm not telling you to go out there. I'm an advocate for cannabis, but if it's not for you and you don't like it, that's fine. But
Fuck
you
it.
should know.
Don't knock it.
Yeah, you
till
should
try
know
it.
that there is a form of balance that can be brought to your life with this plant, you know? But it's man.
Here's the thing. I mean, we'll do statistics, and sometimes maybe we'll refrain from doing statistics. But in regards to statistically, how many people do you all know that have overdosed off of marijuana and either been hospitalized or even worse, died off of strictly THC use? And I'm not talking about THC mixed with a beer or any kind of liquor beverage. I'm not talking about a blunt and you had a piece of a pill. I'm talking about strictly THC, flower, marijuana, edible, and that is it. I don't know anybody personally who has ever. I know people. I told you last episode about a bad trip that my cousin had. He has a health issue, whatever the case may be, and it had a bad reaction. But ultimately, he just simply was more high than he was normal than he was used to getting, or whatever the case. So he didn't die, and I don't think he even made it to the hospital. But so for that fact, and then the flip side of that coin is, now tell me how many of us know someone very close to us, if not ourselves, who has either overdosed, gone through withdrawal, or know somebody who has unfortunately, rest in peace, and died over opiate use.
Right.
You feel me?
How many of us out there have drank too fucking much and woke up hungover? How many of
Liquor.
us have been late to an event because of liquor?
Liquor.
You know, how many of us have wanted to win but only got a chance to lose because of the booze? All right? Guys, don't
drink responsibly if
Yeah.
you do drink.
It's all about being responsible at the end
You
of
know,
the day.
and whatever else you choose to do, you know what I'm saying? It's just simply be adult about it. You understand me? We have choices in life, you know, make the right choices right for you and the loved ones and the ones closest to you. I'm just saying, the point I'm trying to make is there is no ratio in regards to bad things happening from opiates versus bad things happening from marijuana.
Right.
Okay, and that's why I'm such a big advocate of it, and also because rest in peace, the B on the hat stands for Long Live B the Great. It is one of my close associates who unfortunately had an untimely demise due to, for lack of better words, opiate overdose. Okay, so I'm a huge advocate behind, you know what I'm saying, stemming away from opiates and maybe just, you know what I'm saying, at least trying marijuana and, you know what I'm saying, trying flower, you know what I'm saying, to be an alternative to, you know, what you're looking for.
Can you go up?
Here on the screen here, we got just a vast menu of some of the items you can find over there at St. Paul Cannabis. Everything from gummies. He has massage oils that are infused. He has Rice Krispie bars. He has infused beverages.
Hey, Ocean Wave.
Yeah, he has the gummies, you know, the taffies as well. You know what I'm saying? So
how big is the shop?
I mean, it's a decent sized shop, you know what I'm saying? He got a little space in there, you know what I'm saying? It's comfortable.
The variety
and-
is great.
Yes, sir. So
if you scroll up,
it's
actually,
a vast variety, as you can see here on the screen.
Now into the scroll down to the tab.
Infused mints.
Man, hey, there's the wild hair. I've had some of the pineapple gummies that he had, and
Is that what you're looking for?
yeah, they're down there a little bit.
Okay.
I've seen them, but anyways, guys, great fucking products.
Man,
And I
all
don't-
the tastes great.
Space Krispies.
Yeah, right. Like I said, he has infused Rice Krispies.
There's
You
the
know
hot
what I'm saying?
sauce.
And those had. He has hot sauce infused. He has infused barbecue sauce. I mean, the man is over there, just literally infusing and THCing everything.
There's the sugar.
Everything. He
Bro,
has cotton candy.
this is fucking
He has
awesome.
popcorn. He has chocolate bars. I mean, he's literally has every. It's like Willy Wonka in a THC chocolate factory.
If you
I
guys
mean,
wondered, what it's like to go in there. I mean, you struck a nerve when you said that. It's like fucking Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory. Every time I go in there, my eyes are like fucking beach balls. They're just.
I tell you every time on the episode, I just shout them out because it's one of our favorite places to go, And I think if would be only right, coming into having him a guest. Will, matter of fact, lead the episode. His episode will lead into that by making a trip that week, record for you over there, just to holler at our good guy and let you see his shop over there. Because and if you follow us on social media and things like that, you've seen us over there, or whatever. We've posted about it every time we go over there. So again, right behind me, that's some of his merchandise, a shirt or whatever that he did graciously give me, and it was much appreciated. So St. Paul Cannabis.
I'm gonna be heading down there for sure. That is crazy. Can you chill out there? Like, I mean, do they have a spot that you can sit and hang out
the front, in front of the counter, or whatever. There's a spatial area or whatever, and just I'm saying outside the front door, but it's not like a designated sitting area necessarily for the customers. But I mean, but that's the thing though. If Gabe, you want to go with us one day, and definitely we can do that, and the love will be extended to you. Like, I mean, we can go over there prior to the episode maybe, and just you can see what he's working, how he's doing over there. And
I think it's fucking awesome. I'm down for sure.
Yeah, let's set for that then. For the episode when we have him on the episode. So those are my products actually. Yeah.
How do they get those?
Those there you can either contact me directly via any one of my social medias. If you don't have the social medias, I have a business card as well that he's gonna post. The business card does have a QR code on it that you scan with your camera. If you know how QR codes work, that will then take you to an online store that I have on the Telegram app, and from there basically is when you can where you can connect with me to get you some of those edibles. I can get them to you, one or two. I can get them to you a few. Just you let me know, and I'll try to accommodate you to the best of my ability.
And I'll say this:
appreciate
in the future,
the support.
If you guys ever want to in the future, we can even take orders right live, like through
that would be
through comments, dude, easily.
Much appreciated, So please show us some support,
because then we can shout people out, maybe do giveaways, whatever, man. So
we're in the fucking future, you guys. We're here
right now.
We're like, who's that guy?
Matter of fact, I say the first 10 people to get on one of my social medias, some way, somehow, and put in an order for the edibles. It can be for a minimum of a $5 order, and with that $5 order, I will provide you also with a free Legends cart. It is a 2 milligram THCA cart, live resin, disposable. So there's that.
THC what? THCA?
Yeah, THCA
okay.
is just basically another form of THC, more or less, whatever. And like I said, our guest, he'll explain all of that to you guys in further depth.
I'm excited.
Gabe, what are we at for time right now?
We got plenty of time.
We've been
35 minutes.
Yeah, I am loving this drink. Now let me go ahead and give you some flavor profiles before we get into it. All right. On its own, the syrup's a little overwhelming, and that's when we talk to him.
What are we reviewing? I should say.
I'm going to review.
Just weekend. Okay.
This.
Yep.
Hard seltzer.
And honestly, this. Now, I did a quick review earlier. Let me just jump right into it. The seltzer, lemon, lime. What does it taste like? Kind of Spritey. Kind of like a Sprite with melted ice. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
It's just a mellow one, not as bubbly as what he's saying.
Imagine maybe going to like any kind of fast food restaurant, and you go to the fountain, you fill up, and it's just a little off, and you got to go tell them like, hey, can you put a little more syrup in there? It's not tasting right, whatever. Kind of like that, right? And I'm not mad at that, because when I drop the syrup into it, I am talking about. This is my first time doing it. It's the first time being done, ever. Dropping this into this, and coming up with this. And it tastes phenomenal. All the flavors blend together perfectly. The lemon, the lime, the mango, the blueberry.
The bumble to the bee.
Man, everything. Guys, and I'm gonna take a drink for you real quick. I want you to hear it.
On the rocks.
Okay.
I like that in the styrofoam. That's actually some good ASMR.
Yeah, if you know, man. Styrofoam, keep it cold a little longer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Rest in peace, DJ Screw, MC,
Here we
and all
go.
the greats.
Fucking A, that's good. It's not really too fizzy anymore, but it still has some carbonation. Not a crazy amount. It tastes really good. I don't know what you want to call it. The cannabis taste. It hits you right at the end, back of your tongue. Pause. But that's where I'm catching it. And pause. And it tastes great, though. I mean, this is a fucking tremendous drink. It's blended perfectly.
Unbelievable. People don't understand. But yeah, as far as my review goes, yeah, I blended it with my own personal syrup that I make, and with this and that together, I think it tastes phenomenal.
Great shape.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, literally, it gives me more of like almost a squirt taste, you know, like squirt Sprite. You feel me? And that is almost a perfect combination. It's like a marriage, you know what I'm saying? Meant to be, and you know, I have no complaints. Like I said, feel free to go tap in with St. Paul Cannabis, get you some, you know, get you some of this as well, and yeah, have at it. I think it's fantastic. I do recommend. Me personally, rather than drinking it straight or whatever, yeah, get you if it's not one of these seltzers, get you something to pour it in with, whatever. Just you know what I'm saying.
Probably pour it into a fucking carbonated water or something. I maybe the 70 milligrams is a bit much for the average person, and you know,
Pop, I would say, just not water, but we're doing a seltzer, but. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because if it was just like a Sprite or something, it's real pop, then you know what I'm saying. To have a little more bubbly kick to it, or whatever the case may be. You know, if you know, you know.
Do you guys think it's a big difference, like empty stomach versus full? Like, do you metabolize it differently?
Absolutely. I feel like if you are on an empty stomach, this is definitely going to kick harder than if you had just ingested a snack, as different as if you just ingested a whole entire meal. It's definitely going to have a different effect on you simply because your body has to break down. No matter even, I guess, if you drink it, like it still has to go through your system, and if you eat it, it has to break down in your system or whatever.
It's going to take longer when there's food in there.
It takes longer when there's food in there. So obviously, it's going to. People say like edibles don't kick in for like 45 minutes. That's like probably based on a true full stomach evaluation in regards to it hit me straight up. And that's because the person maybe haven't ate in the last hour at least or more, you know? So.
And real quick, there's a supplement of some sort that can be added. I do add it to cannabis edibles, drinkables, lecithin, which can make it a fast acting and make it feel stronger and act faster. So it activates faster in your stomach, whatever. I'm not a fucking scientist,
in your digestive system or whatever the case may be.
These bad boys right here are not going to take 45 minutes. You're talking 15, 20 minutes max before these bad boys really just, excuse me,
kick in. Yeah, so those.
Did that just kick in as you're trying to say kick in?
Son of a bitch.
That's incredible.
Man, yeah, so that's the difference between the edibles and then like just the drinking of the beverage. So like, you know, you'd eat 2 or 3 of those edibles and, you know, some of them are so potent that by the time you get done swallowing and then digesting it, you'll be feeling the effects of it right instantly. And it's different than like maybe the syrup or the infused seltzer. You'll drink that, sit back, chill. You might be having dinner or something. So by the time you get done eating your dinner, you don't wash it down with a nice seltzer beverage, and then you'll be in great shape soon after, you know. So
The syrup,
that's just a little information for you on that.
the syrup went right to the bottom. And as I sip, it gets stronger.
Oh yeah, you got to give it a nice little mix.
I know, I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up, but I'm going to tell you right now. There's no turning back.
Yeah.
There's no turning back. I'm fucking.
Do you guys think
high, bro? This shit is hitting.
Can I have can I try some of that stuff?
I still have.
Okay, you got some?
If you want, yeah.
I'll come in. I'll grab it.
Yeah, I gotta come on in a second anyway.
Okay. What do you guys think about? Do you feel a difference in Delta 9 versus Delta 8, or can you tell even the we can ask the St. Paul cannabis dude, but
Yeah, absolutely I do.
you do? Okay,
yeah,
because I can't
so-
tell the difference when I
And
do
there's
it.
different things too. I personally prefer HHC. I don't know if that's like a Delta 9 or whatever, but like it was just a different way that they processed it. And I had I think it was a 100 milligram HHC gummy. And that was probably one of the more enjoyable highs I've ever had. I was fucking laughing the entire time.
100 milligrams?
Yeah, it was a hitter. It was a hitter. And I was high as shit all
You got
night.
fucking problems,
And,
dude. No, I'm joking. That's
I like
awesome.
to have fun, you know?
That's
all I can
just a
tell you
hero's
guys-
dose. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
well,
good.
All I can tell you guys is, oh my God.
You're fucking...
Co-host is definitely blitzed right now.
Yeah.
All right,
This
we
is
need-
amazing.
Hey, actually, this is a good time to sign
Okay.
up for anyone out there who wants to be a host of a show. We need a substitute
Man,
host for John mid-show when he gets...
Do not, drink responsibly. Like I said, you know what I'm saying. You can always sip more. You know, don't guzzle it. It's to be sipped, and take your time with it. Mix it well, and just keep out of the reach of children, of course.
Let me tell you guys.
Oh, let me close the door.
Oh, I can get a Casey.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
When I think about drinking, right? I mean, because you guys see me drink a beer almost every episode, right? And to be honest, the only time I ever really like drink, is when I'm hanging out with my co-host, and that's not anything negative, so don't take it that way. But I mean, we go have something to eat, boom, I'll grab a beer and have something, normally because he's driving. But
Yeah, we talking politics
Yeah.
and MN Potcast business. And
I really
things of that
prefer
nature.
I prefer to stay away from liquor. I prefer to stay away from alcohol.
As do I.
And when you drink a beer, me personally, when I open up a beer and I start drinking it, I think to myself, all right, I can only have so much fun here, one and done, two and that's it. Like you can't have more than two, because you just never know what can happen. It might lead down a fucking rabbit hole. You might end up. You just never know. And that's just my personal experience, my family history type thing. But this is something so different. Like I don't know how long this is gonna last really, but like this is gonna be just an enjoyable evening. And
I would buckle up for more, dude.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like
I'm just loving watching
Man,
this.
as
by
I
the
sit
way.
here
Yeah.
real quick, I wanted to say, in regards to the art festivities going on, I think I done ruined my hat already. But
like the hat,
there's
too.
some ladies who are outside vending as well. They got a good positive message or whatever on their merch that they're selling out there. This hat here says, "Pass a smile, make a day, live the PVO way." PVO, positive vibes only. And, I'm an advocate for positive vibes only. And so there's ladies out here who are setting up a table, have a table set up over here northeast for the art. What's it called again, Gabe? I'm sorry. You gotta keep
The
reminding me.
Art World.
Art World over northeast in the art district over
I
here
want
this
that hat.
weekend. Yeah,
Are they selling them?
She is selling them. If it's meant to be and if it means something enough, I'll just gift it back to you and I'll go buy another one from her just to support. Either way, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get one. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. Positive message. So yeah, those lovely ladies are out there doing their thing with that. So yeah, go check them out as well.
I put out that joint. It tastes bad.
The joint did?
I am.
I think it's probably good you took the break.
Here's the deal, guys. After moving out here and hanging out with this guy, thank you. Hanging out with this guy.
It's like hanging out with fucking
What?
Tommy Chong or something like that.
Man, it's.
Yeah.
I didn't choose the bougie life. The bougie life chose me. It sought me out. It found me.
You're an
It
easy
found
target,
me.
though.
No, absolutely. I was at my lowest point.
Yeah.
And then I seen the Twin Cities. I'm in St. Cloud, working, slaving away, breaking my fucking back at a brewery, and then eventually collecting unemployment. That's neither here nor there.
Didn't
I
even
was
have to
over
say it,
there,
right?
And the opportunity came, and who the fuck would say no, right? So here I am, smoking the best of the best, drinking the best of the best, and when you get done halfway through a joint, and you just say, God, this doesn't taste as great as it first did, you just fucking put it out and light up another one. That's how you do it.
Thank you, God, for bringing Johnny to us. This is really fun, actually, so far. I'm fucking just from this hit.
Yeah,
good
how do you
stuff.
feel about
We
the
got good
beverage,
stuff.
Gabe? Yeah, get your review.
I don't
you
know
know what I'm
about
saying?
that
This is
yet.
a review from just.
I'm saying the
hit
thing
you
you
yet?
gave me pre-show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm just taking my first drink right now, so here we go.
Yeah, so Gabe had ingested or smoked a little flower with us prior to the show, and he's not
great.
a everyday smoker, so you know.
No, but it's like really like the smoke. You know, I don't know what it was, the one that you gave me, but I noticed because I don't do it all the time,
Right.
so I choke a lot,
Yes,
and
sir.
that was very smooth. Like
See, some
really
people
smooth.
like the super harsh cough or whatever, like the gut busting or whatever, like super cough it out marijuana, and some people don't. And
Really?
I
didn't even know
it's a
people liked
preference.
that.
Yeah, it's a preference thing.
All right.
As my uncle would say.
people smoke dabs, and like I don't know
Yeah.
anybody who can smoke a dab without coughing all their lungs out.
You know what? I've been like, I don't know what a dab is, but I've been waiting.
Yeah,
I haven't
like the
admitted it
wax
yet.
or whatever.
You fucking wait, Gabe. We're
I
coming.
keep waiting for someone to like, for
Say
me to
no
get
more.
tipped off.
Say no more,
Hey.
Gabe. Say no more.
Check this on screen.
There is my QR code there that can take you to my Telegram channel. My Snapchat and Telegram, I am almost positive, are no longer that due to the fact that because of promoting my business and my company legally on those platforms, for whatever reason, I have lost those names. I do have a new Snapchat.
Is that good?
I mean, I still have the Facebook.
Oh, the other one's there?
The
Okay,
Facebook
okay.
is good. It's just the Snapchat on there, and the Telegram is the
Oh,
same.
okay.
So I
That's
just
good.
my Snapchat was compromised. I have a new one, and yeah, you can get that off of one of my Facebooks or post it on my channel on Telegram.
right.
The Telegram channel is basically an online menu. It will provide you with a list and choices of everything sold the Avenue 612 LLC by way of the MN Potcast, and you can go on there, interact with me, ask questions about strains or different products you might want to try. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just come check me out over there on Telegram.
I may have to make an account. I may have to make an account.
I mean, it says. I mean, I think it said that you've been on there or something.
See,
so
I
maybe you just gotta
downloaded it, right?
re-download the app or something.
Here's what happened: is when I downloaded it, I never had the app, and it was like sign in with your number. So I used my phone number,
Yeah.
and it was somebody else's fucking account.
It could
It
be
let
good,
me,
could
and
be
it was
bad.
like reset password, use phone number.
Yeah.
I guess, and then I was right there in their account. It was like I think it was like a pyramid scheme of some sort. But
Yeah, Telegram
you know,
is sketchy too, so gotta be careful
Yeah.
on there. Keep running a good hat, but imperfection. I'm perfectly imperfection.
here's the deal,
So
guys. If I get on, obviously that means direct contact with me and my co-host. So if you have questions, you don't want to ask them in the comments. You
that
don't
part.
want to put it in the chat.
that part.
Go ahead and hit us up,
Please.
directly.
Please, we're here to
Get the
inform
feedback.
in regards to like the regulation and laws as far as Minnesota goes. We're getting information as you are. I'd like to touch on that real quick before I give you guys our next sponsor as well. But in regards to Minnesota laws and regulations, people are like, where are we at with it? What's going on? From my limited knowledge, all I know is that the process of it is that it had to be voted on and passed by two separate parts of the government. Was it the Senate and the House of Representatives? My limited social studies, whatever knowledge, because I didn't like that subject in school. Whatever, two of the parties, or maybe the Democrats and Republicans, I don't know, had to both sign or get it passed in the two separate parts of whatever that part of the government. After that, then it is passed up going towards the president or whatever. And long story short, that's where and when the president signs it into law after Johnny Hancock, after his signature is put on the bill, it is then official, and it is then officially a law that marijuana in Minnesota is recreational. Recreationally, you can use it.
So it looks like right here that it has passed the House officially, and a
so
vote
it's
73.
between the House of Representatives and the Senate. So
Yep. So
yeah,
it's going to the
that's
Senate now.
and that's what I'm saying, and that's what we've been dealing with. As I believe, one of the two houses just wouldn't get on board with it. Now we've made a leadway to basically get the other house that hasn't been on board in the past more so on board, and then the process going after that. After the two houses sign and pass it after being voted on, it moves its way up to towards the president, who officially is the only person who can sign it and pass it into law, and that is only when it is 100% recreationally legal in the state of Minnesota. The president has to sign it into law, and we're making steps to get there. So.
Do you mean the governor or president for national or whatever for fully legalized?
Well, who's in charge of law? Or I guess.
Well, for the state. So, like, okay, here I got some info and I can read this here.
Okay, yeah, and I might have that wrong. It might not be the president of the United States, it's just the governor of Minnesota, which would make more sense. Yeah. So the last person who's been charge of laws being set into our state, that person has to then sign it into law. And obviously, I guess I'm sorry I misspoke on that, saying the president, not the president, the governor of Minnesota.
We're all stoned, dude. That's nothing.
I mean, sober as a gopher. Like I said, I never liked social studies and anything to do with that, history in school, so I don't know.
This is interesting, though. It says, so they've got some of the details ironed out now.
Yeah, so it says
state tax of 10% on top of sales, which that's high, but it's actually, I thought.
I mean, for Minnesota, we don't got the best or worst sales tax. We're just in the middle somewhere, I think.
7% tax plus 10% tax, or just 10% instead of 7?
I believe it would just be 10, I guess, but you raised a good point there. It does say that of those funds, which we have an enormous surplus now, in the state, but it says 80% of that money is going to go mainly to fund the Office of Cannabis Management, which we should probably try to be president to that. Mm-hmm. And then 20% going to local governments. And then it says if it passes this and Walz signs it into office, we will have legal, it'd be legal August 1st.
August 1st of this year. So
August 1st.
Yeah,
and then
we're going to see it soon, you guys.
Retail licenses in 12 to 16 months.
See, in regards to those licenses, I am telling you from limited knowledge that from what I know in regards to people in my situation who do possibly maybe have fifth-degree drug felonies that are only for marijuana.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you.
I mean, that's where all I got a file that is this thick and it looks ugly because it's on paper that is all due to fifth-degree weed felonies for when I was young.
You probably made a mistake.
I was young and I got caught with weed in my pocket that I used to smoke. I've been smoking since a teenager. And so, whatever the case may be, people who have low-level drug offenses that are felonies strictly for a marijuana substance crime, I believe they will be the people who are potentially first eligible for the licenses, if I'm not mistaken.
I know that some other states are doing that too.
Yeah, so I would just highly suggest looking into it more yourself because of it's a case-by-case thing. So my information might not be the same for your information.
And
just
guys,
look into it yourself a little more.
With the way things are changing up in this country, you're liable to see a lot more prioritizing towards people of color, towards the minority, towards females. And you know what? More power to them. Let's get some different people.
There's a female group who goes so hard to be at every Senate meeting or whatever the case may be, and advocate for the females in the industry, and we support that as well. So shouts out to them. Definitely, I don't know the name off the top of my head, but those ladies go hard.
As a white guy, it's tough to hear, but I support it. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
We had a good run.
Listen, Gabe.
We got it. It's enough out here for all of us.
Tell them it's your birthday and get the.
It was a lady who gave me this hat here. She gifted that to me. So
I love that shit. I like that hat for some reason. I don't know why, but
let me tell you something.
It's cool.
This fucking.
This
is perfectly fucking rolled. And
I do my thing
smooth,
on the handcrafting of these J-Bows here. I like to call them.
It's not harsh.
Mm-hmm.
It's I rolled that other joint.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That fucking thing had me choking the whole way through, man. This
like
fucking
we just
thing
talked
is
about,
so
you know what I'm saying? Choking, Yeah, shouts out to the roller, man, and the grower, man.
Let me ask you guys this, or whatever, if you can talk about this. I don't know if it's a sensitive thing, whatever. But I know that there's got to be a shitload of, behind-the-scenes jockeying and shit to get ready for that retail license, right? To be the people who get those or not?
Well, me personally,
it's not so much news. It's so new. We don't have any idea because honestly, my personal goal isn't to be the first in line to get no license. just because of the limited knowledge that I have about it. I would like to see how it unfolds and unrolls for other individuals who are more so looking to be first on the list, and then from their journey and information I gather from that, then I think
see what can apply to us.
Yeah, see how I can make it work for me if possible.
I'll be pretty blunt and direct. As a felon, I don't even fucking expect to be considered, right? But who knows, man? Like, this is a very progressive state. Minnesota's real progressive about that kind of shit. So, you know, do I wanna have a cannabis store? I don't know if I necessarily want to have a store. Do I want to be able to cultivate? Do I want to be able to be involved? You know, hands-on? Absolutely. Do I expect them to allow that? No. But I get in where I fit in anyways, regardless. You know? You think they were going to let me have a podcast?
No, I tried. They
so had no
hard
choice.
not to let them.
But I mean, and again, and then like from like the limited knowledge again that I said that we have in regards to the new laws and stuff. Like I think I don't know what happened, but they were like kind of trying to. It was kind of like a catch-22. Like yes, it's legal and recreational, but like the growers who are doing it inside their homes can only have like such a small amount that it wouldn't even be like. It wouldn't even let them be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're good at your craft, like, then let the world see it. It shouldn't be, like, a cap to how much or, like, if I can afford to do it and keep it up and, you know what I'm saying, and I pay my taxes on time, then what is the difference than this person who is content only growing this amount for him and his own personal use? You know what I'm saying? That just limits the business opportunity to people who are very good at the cultivation of a flower, they're herbologists, they're a botanist, you know what I'm saying? Those are college, you know what I'm saying? Those are college like degrees that people get, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to cultivate such a plant so perfectly that it comes out and is upwards of 30-something% just THC that everybody wants to be so interested in, but not even understanding that not only is it 30-something% THC, it also it's percentages for terps and, you know what I'm saying, whatever that Lyman word is also got percentages to it, and that's where you get this Zaza that people want. It has to really be grown damn near to perfection in order to check all of those boxes. And here in Minnesota, people are so spoiled that in most cases, from what I've seen, the marijuana doesn't check all three of those boxes, and people are getting caught up in this whirlwind of just thinking that because it looks this way that it makes it the best marijuana, and that's just not the case. But teach his own. You like what you like, you don't like what you don't like, and that's all I'll say about that.
You won't be able to like more if you don't take the time to learn about it. You know,
educate yourself. We'll also do our best to keep you educated. Let me go into this last sponsor though. Split Second Delivery. Shouts out to my boy. It's my brother from another mother. Again, the owner of Split Second Delivery. There's the logo there. Follow him over on Instagram at Split2ND Delivery MN. That's Split2ND Delivery MN. Over on Instagram, follow his page there. Cargo and Freight Company. Your local delivery solutions. No job is too small. For inquiries, the email address is splitsecondDelivery132@gmail.com. If you need it there, if you need it here, if you need it anywhere, he'll get it to you in a split second. I stand behind it. We stand behind it, the MN Potcast. He is one of our sponsors, so yes, sir, that is my family. Good guy. Tap in with him. All delivery needs. Again, that is Split Second Delivery.
This whole time, because this is a weed show, obviously, I was looking at that and reading it as Spliff Second Delivery, and I was just certain, like, oh, there's like a bike weed delivery service.
Oh, man, didn't do time. Definitely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely jump off of DBA up under that LLC there. So, yeah, that is my brother from another mother. My cousin actually is the LLC owner of that company there. Split Second Delivery, again, a sponsor of the MN Podcast, and as well as a sponsor of the Avenue 612 and vice versa.
A sponsor of general goodness in the world, a force for good in the world.
Yes, sir.
When we start this bicycle parcel delivery service, I need This is what I need from you. I need a bell on my bike. I need a
Bring, 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 bring.
Yes, they need to hear me.
Say less. Little Dennis the Mint, little badass little boy. Nah, with a fucking slingshot in his pocket. Man, so yeah, there you have it, I think. I'm not positive if that's it, so we can take that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
bummer.
Sure, so I don't want to promote nothing that isn't. That could very well, with the logo and things. That's something.
You're right, though.
different.
But
But as far as just putting up the Instagram page or whatever, so again, Split
that wasn't it.
2 Indie Delivery, Minnesota. Yeah. So for now, tap in there. That is my La Familia, mi hermano. Yeah, that's my brother. I love him over there. He gonna get you right, I promise, man. The man don't sleep. He works day and night, 28 hours a day and 8 days a damn week. The man don't sleep. He's on it every time I see him. That's my boy. You know, black business owner also. You feel me? So yeah, go definitely support that if you do nothing else.
Go
you
fucking
know?
spend some money over there.
Yeah, man. Let
Let's
that man
go.
take care of you, man. Better than Allstate. You are in great hands, not good hands. Yeah.
This is fucking amazing.
Man. So, with that being said, and with that there, I think that brings us to a close here. Episode 3 of the MN Podcast. We came, we poured up, we slowed up.
I thought we were going to do just something. Remember last time we talked about doing just a kind of post-show hang for 15 minutes, kind
Definitely,
of? Should we do that? Should we fade out the music and then kind of just
So,
whatever? So stick with us. We won't actually... Well, yeah. Should we go down and then come back up?
Yeah. So basically, going forward, you know what I'm saying, after we do these live episodes, we're kind of going to do like a wind down moment if we don't have like an intro moment or, you know what I'm saying, a few minutes beforehand or afterhand where we kind of just sit
Just
back,
to hang
you know
out
what I'm
and
saying?
fuck around.
Yeah,
right.
finish, you know what I'm saying, whatever, indulging and what have you. But,
tacos.
but so before we leave you, please stick with us. We appreciate all of the support. We appreciate all of the love. We need it. I mean, we are nothing without you. This is the MN Podcast. We're not just here to just smoke weed and get high. I promise you. We're giving you so much information as we get it, as we know it. You know what I'm saying? We're very much advocates for the health benefits behind all of this, for the you know what I'm saying, nutritional, you know what I'm saying, health, you know what I'm saying, that whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Long story
The
short,
people love it.
yeah, we appreciate you all, you know what I'm saying. Look, I am Mr. Avenue 612.
It's me, Johnny St. Cloud.
This is the MN Podcast, and that was episode 3.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
That looks fucking
So
dope.
another one.
Look at that with the sign buried behind the people. That is so cool.
Damn, my damn live stops. Yes, sir, man. Another episode. There you go. Podcast. You would never know that me and John D be really get to it, man. A O on a table shit. I think we blew through it, man. It's really nothing to